So this one is 5 things that I dislike about my KLR after a short first season of riding. The number one is the, I don't know how to say this, the lack of power and comfort on the freeway. So I'm getting a dual sport so I can ride dirt roads. However, probably 80% of the time that I ride is on the road. Number 2 is this windshield. So this is not the stock windshield. I did a video on changing it. I had the stock windshield is 4 inches shorter than this one. And I changed it specifically for highway riding and trying to do these videos because I was having a hard time with my mics. So I got the larger windshield with the idea that maybe it would deflect more wind over my helmet, and I don't think that's what's happened. It felt like when I first got it that I was able to turn my head a bit easier at highway speeds, and maybe I am, but it's still not good enough. The problem with this windshield is that all I did was came 4 inches straight back. So now I have less space to turn my handlebars because they bump. I had to readjust my GoPro camera. They bump into it for slow speed stuff. So I should have probably taken the time to look at better things for the motorcycle. But the problem is I didn't have a lot of money to spend because it's my first year riding. I bought the motorcycle. I had to buy riding gear. I spent a little more money on something that sits up a little bit further, deflects the wind a bit better, and would give me space for a dashboard so I could put some maybe heated grips or any other kind of accessories. Number 3 is my mirrors. I really want new mirrors, but the new mirrors I want, I can't remember what they're called. They're really quite adjustable. They are like, I think they're $200 for the mirrors. These ones are fine. I've had to make some adjustments, but they still, you know, my right one's better than my left, and the left one I wish was better because when I got my hands on the handlebars, I always have to tilt my head to look to see the cars behind me. I want something that just a little bit, stuck a little bit further. I don't like the mirrors. Another thing I don't like about this KLR is it's carbureted. Now, I will meet people on the road and they find out what year my motorcycle is, and they're quite surprised that I'm riding a carbureted motorcycle. It's 2015, and there's other people with Kawasaki's that have fuel-injected motorcycles. And it's not that I'm embarrassed it's got a carburetor, it's just the maintenance of the carburetor that concerns me, especially over the winter. I'd like my bike to start, so now I have to be extra careful. I think it's far less worry with a fuel injected. I could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. And number 5 on my list is there's no underseat storage. So there's actually no storage at all on this motorcycle. So when I bought it, I didn't know what to do with my insurance papers. I had to carry them in my jacket and then make sure that when I swapped jackets, I would have it. So the first thing I had to do was buy a tank bag so I could carry my things. But of course, because I'm carrying the insurance papers there, anytime I get off the bike and can't see it, I got to take the papers with me or the bag with me. And someone once said to me, well, the seat was, you know, I could still store the papers under the seat, just, you know, make a little plastic, get a plastic envelope, like one of those little, I don't know what you call them, the old CD holders, stick the papers in there under the seat. The problem is, if I get pulled over by the police and they ask to see my license and my insurance papers, well, now I've got to use a socket to get my seat off. So to me, that's kind of a pain not to have any storage. And I guess maybe that's because this is designed more off-road than on-road. I don't know. But it's a road legal motorcycle. It's been a road legal motorcycle for many years. So why they don't have any kind of storage? Unless there is storage on this motorcycle that I don't know about and I've never learned about. If there is, please leave a comment for me so Anyway, just a short video on 5 minor things I hate about the KLR. Actually, I don't even hate it. Just a little dislike. So anyway, 5 things that I dislike about my KLR, and they are very minor things. In general, I'm quite happy about this motorcycle. Thank you for watching. Maybe I'll see you in the next video.